will be doing diamond art. Because I want to finish this one. It's pretty. I just want it done. I will say, I feel like I'm gonna make more makeup videos for the characters that I cosplay. Hello, welcome Zawa. I plan on making some more makeup videos for the characters that I cosplay. I have a list of characters that I'm gonna cosplay as. So that's something. I'm getting really close to 5K. Like subs. So I hope that comes. Though I do hope that when I do hit 5K that I can stream a new form of content. I'm gonna play Gartic Phone with all my friends once I hit 5K. I hope more of them can join rather than less. Some of them are artists, some of them are people, just people in general. But either way, it's gonna be fun. Okay. I do hope I can finish off this diamond art though, because like it's so close. I'm good. How are you, Zawa? Well, I mean, you have been doing a lot in the past days, and it's not like you can even take a break. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Oh, for like artwork? I don't know. I plan to open an online shop one day, if I can ever figure out how to do that and make sure it's secure. But I like doing art. But everything I make I sell based off of other things. Like, if a person asked me to draw them a self-portrait for themselves, for, like, their wall or something, I'd probably sell that maybe, like, 20, maybe $30. Oh, you did great. Thank you. Oh god, I don't like cringy people. But for diamond arts, I would probably just sell them based off of I would sell them based off of how much they cost me to make, probably. Because I can't take credit for the artwork in the diamond art. I can just take credit for the fact that I took the time to actually do the diamond art. Because anyone can just buy diamond arts online for, like, really cheap. But not everyone can put the time and effort into, like, putting them together because it takes a while. It's the same as asking a person to, like, glue a puzzle together and, like, frame it and stuff. So it really depends. Artwork is really dependent on what kind of artwork you're doing. My jewelry, that stuff, it can run from anything between $20. I sell some of the jewelry for, like, only $1, but that's because it turns your fingers green, or it's not made with that much material. Like, I have some resin rings and silicone rings and these, like, goldish colored ones that two of them perfectly safe. They don't turn your fingers green, but I re-dyed my hair, so my hands are now just purple. And Zawa, you're not cringy. But I charge for, like, per art piece rather than for time. I don't know. Maybe that's weird. But I also don't sell very much artwork, so it makes sense to do it the way I'm doing it. And plus, the faster you get at making an art type or an art, like, style, the less time matters and the more effort matters and skill. Because you can spend hours on something when you're new and it come out great. And then once you're a master at it, you can spend maybe 1 hour and it still come out great. So it just means you improved your skill level and now your speed is better. So I think everything's based off of effort rather than time, because time is subjective. I work based off of commission rather than hourly when it comes to my artwork. It's based off of how much of my artwork I can sell rather than how long it took me to make it. Because I can spend hours on a single art piece and then nobody want to buy it. But if I spend maybe like 10 minutes on an art piece and then a person instantly buying it, yeah, that's what changes it, okay? That's what makes it so I don't really charge based off of the hour. It's like, did it cost me a lot to make this painting? No. Could I make it again? Yes. Will I? Probably not. Like, I was selling this ring I was making. I made sure that it could withstand a toss test, which is when I throw it across my room at a wall to see if it will break. If it does not pass that test, I will not sell it for a higher price. Because then it's too delicate to be worn practically. I like my jewelry to be practical and last. I believe in making pieces that you can pass down to future generations, rather than making something that will last one single day. I don't believe in fast fashion. I believe it is worthless. The yeet test, yes. I don't think anyone will forget the fact that I did call it the yeet test originally. And I really did just go, yeet. So that's actually a good one. Good job. To be fair, my eyesight ain't great, which is why I need to wear glasses. The thing is, I'm nearsighted. I can see this in front of me without my glasses. I cannot see my computer screen without my glasses, without going. And so, yeah. She's a weeping angel. We all need our glasses. I will say though. Oh, I can't. As much as I love Rosalina, cosplaying as her is absolute hell because I cannot see shit at all. I can't see anything because it's covering my good eye. This eye can see farther than this eye. So whenever I'm cosplayed as Rosalina, it's covering my good eye. So I can't see shit and I keep bumping into shit because my depth perception is off. It's infuriating. Love Rosalina, but like cosplaying as her is absolute hell. Like you can hear the actual trauma in my voice from after that first time I cosplayed as her. I will say though, I'm gonna make a poll. You guys get to choose what the next makeup video is. Like, get ready with me in the cosplay. It doesn't mean I'll do any of the other characters, it just means I'll do one of these. It is the Chaos Notebook. I'm glad you noticed. See, the hallways in my house are very narrow, so I can't really wear a hoop skirt in my house without it being difficult to walk around. There's only 2 votes. Hey, you don't know how many more votes it will get till the end of the fucking stream. Well, no, technically it only pulled that BS because I dropped my phone, so... It was technically my fault. But oh well. Also, I can't really do a makeup video for, like, most of my OCs because most of them don't wear makeup. Like, I'm literally wearing no makeup when I'm dressed up as, the Weeping Widow. There is no makeup on my face when I'm doing that character. You can only do a makeup video for a character that wears makeup. Or enough for it to be confusing on what they did to their face. For Scarlet, the only ounce of makeup I'm wearing is 1 red lipstick. That is not enough content for a makeup video. I'm literally only wearing red lipstick. There's no concealer, no blush, nothing on my eyes. There's no eyeliner. It's literally only a red lipstick. It's one thing. It's really not, though. It takes me more like 60 seconds to do lipstick, by the way, but that's because I have a double lip line, which means I have to struggle to put on lipstick. But that's for my own difficulties. But I also don't wear lipstick often enough for it to be something I'm good at. I wear eyeliner every day. I do not wear lipstick very often. And not for very long either. Something that nobody will ever ever see is puts on lipstick. Okay, bye. See, at least for the characters that I picked off of my list, they all have something elaborate going on with their makeup, so it's interesting. Though I still need to film a video teaching people how to bind their chests properly, because I might be able to do it, but not a lot of people know fully. I never did a video filming the makeup process as Anubis. I did do a video as Anubis live. Live streams and makeup videos are completely different. Technically, the binder I got for myself is the wrong size. But I can teach people other methods of binding their chest, not just with like a bot binder. Because not everyone can afford a bot binder. They're like $30 for a good one. That shit is expensive. And not everyone who's starting to bind their chest can get one. I can teach them other methods to bind their chest safely, yes, but also it would work. Because I used to not own a binder, so I would use other methods. As long as you're not binding straight across, it's usually safer, because you still have to be able to move your shoulders, and you also still have to be able to breathe. So there is a method to do that, and you can use anything to do so, like a scarf, or like those medical bandages things that stretch. Medical bandage things are a lot harder to use, and they're usually too short, and they don't cover as much area, but it is possible. There's also boob tape. There's also ways to edit a bra to fit you more like a binder. So those are things that I'm going to teach people. Because not everybody is in a safe place. And not everyone can afford a binder. I will say, the reason I know these methods is because in high school, I had a lot of trans friends, and all of them were poor. I could not help them in any way other than teach them methods, so. I don't know, I don't talk to them anymore. nice. We all just slowly moving up. Technically, once I get a car, I can accept the position as manager, which means I'll get another raise. Though I will say all next week, I plan to work as many doubles as possible. So I'm going to be the most exhausted, mean person. So don't expect too much. But that's also why I'm trying to, I mean, I'm still posting every day. That doesn't change. I did film ahead for my videos, so it's not like I will be behind. But, still gonna be, meaning I'm not gonna be texting anyone very much. I won't be very active on my phone. Hello, welcome. To be fair, I already finished writing chapter 6, which means I'll be filming another chapter. So it won't be too bad. It's sad that my car has no transmission. So what? The only thing I'll take you out for is dinner. So deal with that. We do. We do need a spa day. Maybe a little acupuncture. Unless you're afraid of needles. I'm not, though. I mean, clearly. Yeah, we definitely all need a spa day. That would be nice. Especially since I was in a car accident, so I'm just in pain constantly. Well, after physical therapy, I feel fine. But then I work, and then I have other things to do, and then I have to film, and then I'm in pain again. So every time I do the exercises, I'm fine after the exercises until I do something else, whether it is being asleep or something else. I just get very uncomfortable very fast, and I'm just like, the exercises should be helping for a lot longer than a few, like, hours. They only help for like a 4-hour period, which is fine. But also, apparently, I'm flexible in a way that not many people are. I can just chill with my knees to my chest without feeling any form of stretch in my back. So, apparently, that's not normal. That is just something I can do for no apparent reason. Yeah, problem is I only have so much time in a day, and those exercises take a good hour. So I only spend an hour doing those exercises each day. And then I'm just like, well, gotta do my other shit. So I'm not very flexible. Fuck that. See you in a bit. will say I was late to work a few days. It didn't matter. Everyone was fine with it because I got everything done anyway. But one of the days at work, my coworker's girlfriend crashed her mom's car into a fence. You can't make this shit up. And he's like, now I'm gonna get blamed for this. And I was like, but she's the one who did it. And then now they might not have a car, because I don't think her mom's gonna ever let her drive the car again. And it's a nice car, too. I don't get stressed about being late. If I'm late, I'm gonna be late, so I'm just gonna drive regularly anyway. I also leave, like, extra early just in case I hit traffic or something. Because I don't trust my roads to be open anymore because construction is just going on almost 24/7 on, like, every street that I live on. So now I'm just like, okay. Good to know. The thing is, my coworker, he already failed his driving test like 3 times. Which I find really funny. He's a really good rapper though, so like I need to find his like TikTok so I can share it because he's really good at rap. I don't like rap, but he's pretty good at it. So, I get it. He kind of raps like Eminem. He gets way more views than I do though. Just in like general. And he was like, how do you get so many views on YouTube? YouTube's algorithm is hard. And I'm just like, I just film a lot. That's how I got. That's how I get views. I just film a lot. One of my friends is regretting getting a glittery prom dress. And I was like, as soon as I saw the material it was made out of, and I'm just like, damn, bro, your armpits are gonna be itching. Because she got it, it's like full glitter. I had a red one, exact same style. That shit was itchy. And I had like rashes on my armpits after I wore it. So I just will never wear something with glitter ever again. But she's wearing it as a prom dress and it's for like 2 hours. She's gonna regret the glitter so hard. Um, the only advice I could ever give a person is if you're picking out a dress, make sure it is comfortable so that you can be confident in it. And that's it. And never buy online, for the love of God. Those things can look so cheap if made incorrectly. And or be see-through. Nobody wants something see-through. If you want a nice dress, but you want to make sure that you can like see it in person for cheap, go to a thrift store. They have a whole dress section. They have wedding dresses, they have bridesmaid dresses, they even have prom dresses. Trust me, you won't regret it. And it's also labeled in size, so you can find your size. Thrift stores are really organized sometimes, and they're still cheap. Make sure, though, read the price tag, because if you grab a dress that looks simple, it could potentially be $30. Don't make that mistake. I actually never been to a prom before. I legit skipped like my school's prom because I did not like any of the people I went to school with. So I just skipped it. And also, the only reason I go to parties is for the food. But my brother's prom, he said you have to pay for the food. And I'm just like, but you pay to go to the dance. So I don't see, I'd never saw the point. So I just did not go. You had to pay for like a small cup of punch. You had to pay for food if you wanted it. I only go to parties for food, so if I have to pay for the food, I'm not gonna go to that party. But also, my house was known as the party house. We had a better party at home than if we went to a prom. So, it's just not worth it. Schools do not put any money into it. Or at least not on the correct things. So, I just decided, nope, I'd rather not. I'd rather stay home. I hate these people, and I hate crowds. Don't get me wrong, I did not wish anything bad to happen to any of them, but I did not like them. And I wanted nothing to do with any of these people. I was like, once I'm done with this school, I never want to see any of you ever again. That was my only thought the entire time. Like, I probably will, occasionally, in the street, while you're asking for money and handouts. But other than that, probably not. I do see some of them come to the place I work at, though, like to order food. And then I see them debate what they can afford on the menu, and I'm just like, oof, I would not want to be in your situation. If I see a person walk into a KFC, full confidence, just order what they want and then walk out after paying with the food they wanted, that's a person I don't mind. I don't want to associate with poor people. That's the problem. Like, specifically the ones that make themselves poor because they don't choose to look for a better job or a better option. Not everyone chooses to be poor, but the ones that do, I look down upon them, so. Like, it's okay to be content, but, like, you're not allowed to complain about it. If you don't have enough money to afford, like, really nice things, that's fine, as long as you don't complain about it. These are the types of people that complain about being poor, but don't try to get a better job or try to get farther in life. Those are the types of people I cannot pity. Those are the types of people that I cannot care about because they're making their lives miserable to complain about their misery. If you want better, get better. If you want better, do better. There's always other options out there. You just have to get your shit together and work for it. It is hard to survive as it is. I complain about it being difficult to survive in general, but also I'm content where I am for now because I'm still in school. I can't work too hard in general because I still have to make sure I have time for school. I have to keep my schedule very open so that I have time for school. Yes, I will only be doing online classes, but you still have to study. You still have to learn. You still have to do all the hard shit. Once I do start school, though, if I ever film a live stream, I'm probably just going to be teaching you psychology. Like, hey, this is what I've been learning. Have fun. There was a bug on my pills. Welcome back. I don't have to look up to you if you're on your knees. Okay, Denji? Thank you. You did miss quite a bit. When you realize you need a snack because you have physical therapy later. When I get home from physical therapy, I'm probably gonna be making food. Probably gonna make myself clam cakes. I can only make stove food right now because my microwave broke. Which is really upsetting because I really, really hate cooking on the stove. I could make mashed potatoes. That is an actual option I have. Or I could make clam chowder again. No, then I need to pick up a bottle of cream. And I really can't drink milk very often. But I could pick up tomatoes. That would also work. No, I don't want to go to Aldi. I cook ramen on the stove anyway. Like, okay. I don't have cup of noodles. I stopped buying those because they taste weird. I like it when my food does not taste like the packaging. Though I did find that they have almond milk eggnog. It is delicious. Tastes just like eggnog, slightly nutty flavor. So it's not as rich, but it still tastes pretty good. I mean, it's not like I needed it to be vegan. I just needed it to be eggnog without milk or cream. Because cream makes me have issues. Did you know you can actually make yourself lactose intolerant if you don't drink milk for long enough? Found that out the hard way. I don't like the taste of milk, but I love eggnog, so it's just really unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, you were in like a cooking class, weren't you? So it kind of makes sense. The thing is, I can still drink milk as long as it's not from like regular stores. The only time I can drink it is when it's from the dairy farm directly, which means my allergies are to the chemicals that they use to preserve milk and not the milk itself. Which is fun. Fun to know. Baking is a form of cooking. It's just in an oven. You have to bake lasagna, but it's still considered cooking. The thing is, my mom, she's actually like allergic to milk. So she can only have like organic milk, and even then she can only have a small amount of it. She only ever puts it in her coffee, so it's fine, but it still is not good for her to drink milk. She's allergic to a mold that grows in milk. So drinking milk is very dangerous unless she gets it from a dairy farm. I have a lot of my mother's issues, so it makes sense if I get it too. Is their favorite dessert between your legs? They do like that banana. And when you split. now you have a husband. But I can still make fun of you. You're very loyal. Plus, Vlad's 6 foot, so it kind of makes sense. That's true. But I think you just both want a sugar mama, and he's like, the only way we get that is through them. They're like, this is practical. Yeah, if you get 2 wives, then they can just talk to each other. And then you don't have to deal with it as much. The average man is vanilla. My mom talks about it all the time. It's okay, I'm not a wife stealer. I didn't even see you as an option, but that's not because you're not attractive. It's because you're married. I'm not interested in married women. I have standards. I want them to be single and mine. I'm very possessive over my things. It's mime. It's mime. Yeah. And I have handlebars. Want to hold on to my horns and ride? Not a vampire, just a demon. See? You got horns. You just hold on. And firmly grasp it. Wait, I think I readjusted them properly. Anyway. Pretty classy. I bid you good day, my lady. I actually have a really great question for you guys. Out of all of the characters that are single in my storyline, who do you think would be the most interesting to make flirt with when? My main character. Or end up with when. Well, the Mute Prince, the Princess Eliza, there is Scarlet. The Weeping Widow is technically not single because her husband is alive. Delilah is single. But I don't want you to make his daughter flirt with him. They're not technically related, but he did raise her from when she was a little pup, and now she's just now coming of age. So please don't flirt with them together. My characters in the story will make fun of how she treats and acts around Wen. But it's all jokes because everyone knows they have a father-daughter relationship, despite Wen not being male nor female. They're just a great parent. Though you will see who I kind of want to end up together in the story. But if I see that people want a specific group of people together, I'll probably just make that happen. Also, fun fact, dragons can make anyone pregnant. In my storyline, dragons can impregnate any creature regardless of the creature's original gender. You're curious how that works, probably. If a dragon sleeps with a man, the man will shit out a dragon egg one day. And the result of it would be half dragon, half human. Think of xenomorphs, but it doesn't rip open your chest to live. But it can mix with any species. And it will be resulting half of that species. Since dragons polymorph, they can sleep with anything if they so choose. They seem horny, but they really aren't. Dragons also have a very strict moral code. They won't sleep with anything unless it gives consent, so if the species is not intelligent enough to be able to give consent, they will not see it as anything other than, oh, cute little baby that I want to take care of, like a little pet. You're a human, so you have the conscious ability to give consent. They would see you on an equal playing field when it comes to relationships as it does with Yeah, but dragons also still can find things attractive and unattractive, so that's like another thing you have to think about. Um, the chapter that I'm writing is in view of Princess Eliza. She is a very horny character, and I'm writing her like a stupid teenage girl, but I will disclose the ages of all my characters. Eliza is 20. So think about it. The Weeping Widow, I disclosed her age. Scarlet, she is quite young, but compared to humans, she is considered old. She's also a rabbit, so like half rabbit, half human. Because interspecies characters. Oh, okay. What happened? You good? The Mute Prince is also 18. Um, um, General Gorgon is in his 40s. Sir Hein is in his 30s. I also disclosed the age of General Wen. They are very old. Let me go back. I don't actually remember exactly how old they were because I picked very high random numbers. Okay, so Aurora, she's 523 years old. General Wen is 315,632 years of age. They are very old. They lived through generations of kings. They've been a general for a very long time. Yeah, Aurora lived through multiple plagues. The problem with immortality in characters, though, is that they actually, if they can't die through, like, normal means of, like, murder, they are horrifying to fight, but also, if they are capable of being trapped, they can be put in a state of endless torture and suffering. General Wen has seen some shit. But they also are powerful, so they can't really get trapped. I mean, they took out 1,000 men by themselves. How trappable is that? They shattered a sword with their arm. How trappable is that? Hello. Yes, I am doing diamond art. See, the thing is, General Wen can read minds, so they can't be manipulated easily. They have a very strong moral compass. They see a person for who they are as a person, not for their outer look. Compared to General Wen, I am very shallow. I would love to be less shallow, but I am quite shallow when it comes to looks. So unfortunately, that's not something I can get over. Yeah. I think the reason you're surprised to hear that is because what people genuinely find conventionally attractive, I find kind of not. So I'm very weird in a way where, yes, I will judge you how you look, but also I kind of like physical deformities. Like a person who has like two-toned skin where they have like those patches of different colors. Or if they have scars and stuff. Things that normal people would find an insecurity about, I kind of find more attractive. Don't question it, but that is logic according to my brain. I find physical deformities attractive. Don't question it. I don't like it when the face is symmetrical. Like, I remember they did this post where they were like, this is the ugliest woman in the world. And it was just this like adorable girl. And I'm just like, why would you say that about her? She's so sweet. She's so pretty. She had a longer, flatter face. But like, some people considered it ugly. I considered her very pretty. And I'm just like, what? But she ain't even that ugly. I've seen uglier up the street. Have you ever looked at a hillbilly? Like, have you ever seen like birthmarks that are like huge and on people's faces? I consider that very pretty. Don't question it. One of my manager, she has this birthmark on her cheek and it's in the shape of a heart. And her being like, I'm self-conscious of my freckles. And I'm like, but it's the shape of a heart. How can you be self-conscious about that? And then I made her gluten-free cake because she can't eat gluten. She has a wife, though. But it is a very pretty freckle. Well, birthmark. Like, I've heard people say you can't be pretty and be fat at the same time, and I'm like, you can. Beauty is subjective to people, but you can be pretty and be fat. Yeah. I've met some really ugly fat people and some really pretty ones. The only difference is really just how they are. Have you ever looked at a person and thought that they smelled gross? Like, you don't even need to smell them to know that they smell gross. You're just like, yeah, they definitely smell like shit. You don't even need to smell them. You're just like, yeah, they definitely don't smell good. They look like they smell like shit. That is the type of shallow I am. It's like, I can just look at you and know that I do not want to be around you because you look like you smell so bad. I mainly think of that around my family members because some of them do actually smell that bad. Some of them need to learn how to shower properly. Anyway. But that's why I consider myself shallow, is because I can be very judgmental. You know that, like, one villain from Demon Slayer? Gyutaro? Or however you say it. I don't remember. I haven't watched it in a while. And I forget pronunciations very quickly. But he was, like, the brother of, like, the sibling duo. Their scars are so pretty. I don't know if anyone will agree with me on that, but it's fine. You don't need to. True. Mm. Hello. Welcome in. Why would you do that? What's a new sound? Like this? I like how I just have coins on my desk. I don't know where I'm getting the phone call. But it is not a number of people. So I will acknowledge. I'm really not that popular, though. Most of my videos, I barely get like one comment. Maybe what you need is a new phone. remember once I wrote a 3-page essay in 30 minutes. Something I realized about Epics the Musical is the journey would have ended so soon if they never opened the bag. They would have made it home just fine, just safe, if they never opened the wind bag. Well, they always said curiosity killed the cat, so. They would have never had to deal with Poseidon if they killed the giant. Or if they left without revealing a name. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. That's the full saying. But the thing is, they said what was in the bag. If they just trusted their brother, like they were supposed to, they would have been fine. It was lack of trust that led them to opening the bag. They should have trusted Odysseus. If Odysseus would have found out that his brother betrayed him, I feel like he would have traded him instead of anyone else to Scylla. After a betrayal like that, he probably wouldn't have cared. Yeah. Sometimes it's more important to listen to others than to follow your own beliefs. The human mind is very easy to trick. Well, I mean, if you're a soldier, you're supposed to be good at one thing, and that is to judge. is not to judge, but instead to just listen. If you're a judge, your job is to judge. But a soldier is supposed to only do what they are told. And that is it. They are not the ones to judge. A soldier just does what they're told. There is a reason rules were made. And then in essence, it is to keep and maintain control. Not everybody can be wise. The reason I don't judge anyone for believing in different things is because it is not my place to judge a person for believing a different religion. I believe every god exists. Even if you don't want to believe any of them exist, it doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me as long as is if you're being a good person. Don't use your religion as an excuse to be rude to others. Don't use it as a reason to excuse bad behavior. Don't use it as a reason to scorn others or threaten them. The reason of a religion is to be better and be nicer, to be kinder. The Bible is only a guidebook on how to act respectfully to others. There is no area in the Bible where it says that you should hate others. Because hate is ultimately evil. My brother and my dad are both atheists. They don't believe in God. They don't believe they exist. My mom, she is a pagan. She believes in a God, and she believes her final resting place is in the heavens, not on earth. She believes that as long as we are on earth, we should nurture it and take care of it, so that the future people that have to live and learn while on this planet can live a better life. She is one with nature. I know a lot of pagans, and they have never scorned others for believing in another religion. But there also might be pagans that do mean things like that. But I personally have not met one yet. The people who I usually meet that are usually mean to others are Christians and Catholics. I know a lot of nice ones that don't care if you believe in a different religion, but I also know a lot of ones that use it as a means to talk bad about others. And that's not okay. It says many times in the Bible, do not be scornful or hateful. It's not okay. And that's in every single Bible, by the way, not just the Christian one, not just the Catholic one. I own like 10 different Bibles. Welcome back. I think the funny thing is I actually own the Mormon Bible. And it's all about not changing the form you were born in. Do not mold it like clay. And do not show it off. Which mainly means don't be prideful. But it's also just a really cultish book if you really read it. And I'm just like, wow. Ew. Yeah, but you were also abused, Asawa, so that's not really your fault. But it's also not a good thing to be prideful, so it's fine. You can continue being modest and not knowing any better. Like, everyone is shocked when they hear me say, I do not find myself attractive. Other people may. That doesn't fucking matter. No, because pride is technically a sin. You can accept a compliment when you're given one, yes, but pride in itself is technically a sin. Self-esteem and pride are different in a way. Having self-esteem means you know your value, but you also don't see it. And in essence, it means you have modesty, but also you know your worth. Having pride is considered evil. Yeah, see, Zawa, you got it. A song that is stuck in my head for absolutely no reason is the song Space Pants. If you know what song I'm talking about, good for you. If you don't, you need to watch more SNL. I'm trying my very darndest, so. But you know what? At least chapter 3 has been posted, and I already started writing chapter 6. And please feel free to leave a comment about the writing. Literally anything about it, if you want to comment, feel free. Have any questions about characters? The cow? This. Oh my god, I didn't even notice it. It's wearing a hat. I was like, what? What are you looking at? I don't know what stickers are on my desk. That'd be hilarious if I did, though. But it's because I have so many of these, like, rolls of stickers, and so I just stick them randomly to find out where my camera is. See, whenever someone writes LMAO, I read it as laughing my ass. But now it's laughing ass moo. So my manager texted me being like, "Hey, can you come in to help me close tonight? Never mind, it's Wednesday. You're not gonna say yes." Cuz I always I never say yes on Wednesday. I'm always busy on Wednesday and I'm always doing shit on Wednesday, so I always say no on Wednesday. That's the one day I just won't go out for work. I literally needed a day to adult, and I was like, Wednesday is my day. Do not text me. Do not. They know I'll say no. If it's Wednesday, I always say no. Wednesday's the one day I've been very consistent on saying, leave me alone. I do my laundry Wednesday. I shower Wednesdays. I don't shower most of the week. It's gross, but I smell like chicken most of the time, so it doesn't really matter. What? What would you like to ask me? Like this? Is that what you wanted to know? I literally only can do that because I have long nails. You wanted ASMR? I mean, I get it. Oh. I feel like if you're cleaning something, you would be as clean as the thing that you're cleaning. Does that make sense? So it's clean water. You probably smell like fabric softener afterwards. That was just a full-blown stutter. I've never had that problem before, but I also have a washer and dryer in my house, so I wouldn't know. But I do clean all of my underwear by hand because blood stains are really difficult to get out. So all of my underwear is cleaned by hand. You forgot I had a vagina. Though I did recently get period panties, so now I don't have to really worry about that. Except at the beginning of my period, because I am not on a schedule. So my period just comes, and then I'm just like, oh. What do you mean more often? Like, fuck. You're just trying to get, like, the commenters to believe that there's been more. Period panties are like, it's like if you're constantly wearing a pad, but it's thinner and it's, like, decorated. Oh? What? Thank you, Zawa. Thank you for explaining it in a way I would not think of. I mean, I use a menstrual cup and I use period panties in case the menstrual cup leaks. Because occasionally I do put it in wrong. It doesn't happen often. I do check to see if it's sealed, but if it overflows, it overflows. It happens. Usually because I can't change it while I'm at work. Because I don't get very often where I can just run to the bathroom and deal with it. They're not a pain, they're just a lot. Luckily, we have single stall bathrooms, so I can just waddle over to the sink to clean it out. It also means our bathrooms are gender neutral. Well, yeah, if your pants are at your ankles, don't you waddle? A duck walked up to the lemonade stand and said to the man, "Got any grapes?" Bump, bump, bump. And he said to the man, "You got any grapes?" Bump, bump, bump. Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Something I need to do is set up an appointment with an OBGYN because I'm 21, which means I actually have to start making those appointments as an adult. And I really don't want to, because that means I actually have to figure out how to make an appointment. I don't like appointments. I don't even like waking up in the morning. What's the name of the position? What is the name of the position? This is so very important. He works the polls. That is such a great name. Why would they call it that? Oh, that's hilarious. You can now say your husband's a poll worker. The cat looked angry. Slay. Don't say that. You'd probably get a few hundreds. Like 3 Benjamins. Nice. Sadly, I need a couple thousand of those to have a car. That I actually... And a house. I don't want to be here anymore. You know what? A few is still a lot. 300? That's good. I know some girls who go to the club and they only get ones, so if you can even get a few Benjamins, you're doing great. I don't know. And when I said a few, I did actually mean... Oh. Oh god. No, I hate it. No. It's so bad. Ah! I hate dad jokes. I mean, you clearly want people to call you daddy. See, at least my jokes are witty. They're not... They're not dad jokes. They're good. I also have a really dark sense of humor, and my coworkers realized that very quickly. They're just like, wow. And so now they make drug jokes around me, and it's kind of funny. Do you want some Sunny D? Joke's on you, it's fake oranges. Just as fake as my dick. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, how else would I write a big story? As big as my dick, too. No, but in reality, if I had a dick, I'd probably spin it in a circle, because that sounds hilarious. Go helicopter, helicopter. I mean, what else are you supposed to do with it? It's there. You must play with it. Now, see, tits, those are stress balls. You just go. Same thing with asses. The thing is, his ass is both round at the bottom, but also flat. Like it dips inwards from the side. Like it's kind of like he's constantly clenching his cheeks. Endeavor was good at some things. Endeavor is a really good teacher. Clench that ass, young Midoriya. No! They are children! No! Anyway, it's time for the end of stream. Have a good night. Goodbye.